What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Bourbon Ranch. Today, as of filming this video, is Halloween. I figured, what better way to celebrate Halloween by doing a Halloween-themed episode? To make it Halloween, I figured we would take the worst alcohols that I own and drink them. So today, we have several bottles, samples, all sorts of terrible, creepy crawly drinks that might not need to be consumed, and we're going to consume them anyway. We will be getting progressively worse as we go. That way I'm not just shocked to death. I have had all of these at least once in some point in time, so I kind of did a loose ranking from memory, and today we're just gonna go through all of them. You know, these are no strangers to the channel by any means. If you watch any of my Friday night lives, I typically end up drinking one of these as punishment, but today we're going to be giving them a proper little review. So without further ado, happy Halloween, and let's get into this. So first up, we're gonna start with one that's kind of tame compared to all of the rest. I just needed something to kind of wake my taste buds up, give them a little shock, prepare them for what's coming at the end of this video. So the first one up is Canadian Club 1858. This is definitely one of my arch nemesis. I just hate this stuff. It's not that it's the worst thing ever, I don't know if it's a bad memory. I don't get along with it. It looks bad, it looks a little bit like urine. It kind of smells a little bit like urine. It comes in a huge plastic jug. This is one of the few of the bottles I have. Actually own a bottle of this. Huge plastic jug. It comes with the little plastic, thing on it. You know it's high quality. Let's just do it. Let's just wake up. We got a lot of these to get through, and this is by no means the worst one. Oh God, here we go. It smells like rubbing alcohol. I don't know, it reminds me of vodka, like a flavored vodka of some sort. It's not for me. Kind of tastes a little bit like rubbing alcohol too. It's not terrible by any means. I would say this one might have some use. Maybe you could throw it in some ginger ale or something. On its own though, it's like the equivalent of drinking just a butter flavored vodka. There's butteriness to this, and then it's just alcohol. Nothing going on with this other than just bad. That's easy though. This round one, easy. I would say this is a solid, just decently bad. I don't want to drink this, but did not bring me pain. It did not bring tears to my eyes. I would just pass this on. It gets a thumbs down, but like a halfway one, because I do see maybe a use for that. I wouldn't use it, but someone out there might use this. All right, next up is a bottle known as Clayton James Tennessee Whiskey. This is by 10 South Distillery. It's 90 proof. I don't really know anything about this other than it's not good. It looks like bourbon. It's not that scary. It kind of gives you the illusion. The label on the bottle's pretty cool. You might say, wow, that might be pretty good. Oh, dude. What the? And then you smell it. This is wrong. This is not good. It's like musty, old, like socks. You left socks in your locker room for a couple weeks. I think it's this corn note. So whatever kind of corn they use has gone bad. It is rotten. It's old, stale corn. And then they said, we still gotta make the whiskey. Let's see if it tastes any better. Oh my God. I have this thing about socks now. I'm thinking about socks, and it's like now I've grabbed my socks and then I licked on them. It's terrible. Moldy basement water. You went into your grandma's basement, there's a leak, you slipped and you fell and the water splashed in your mouth. It was this. Wow. It's like something went wrong. I think that's what makes it so bad, is that I can tell that they were maybe trying. They missed the mark. So far, I would say the Canadian Club was just the most standard, I don't like it one. That was just a warm-up round, okay? That doesn't even count. This, Clayton James, is where we start. This is not okay. This is not right. I would give that one a definite thumbs down. I would not drink that neat. I don't think I would even want to put that in Coke. It would just turn my Coke moldy, musty. It's like I sprinkled dust and put it in my Coke. I don't want it. So okay, this is the part of the video where we're about to ramp things up a lot. Those other two were kind of just the warm-up round before you came to the final bosses. I would say these next 3 bottles are just the worst things ever. I honestly didn't even know how to rank them because I think they're all going to be absolute terrible. So we're gonna start with a bottle who probably takes the name game and wins. This one is called Hideous Liqueur, and it looks pretty hideous. This looks like blood. This looks like old blood. I don't even want to tell you what kind of blood, but this is it. It looks terrifying. I mean, they're called hideous. Why would you even name it that? We're already off to a bad start. I haven't even smelled it yet, and I'm already anticipating. Your name does not give me any hope. Oh my gosh, what even is that? It's like old rotten fruit and molasses? No one likes molasses, and then you throw it on top of some moldy fruit? Very jammy, very fruity, but, you know, fruit and molasses and rot. This is the first one that's honestly kind of making my stomach churn a little bit. I'm kind of dreading drinking this. And also, I Googled Hideous Liqueur. I went to their website, and they literally say that it's meant to be a shooter. Who does that? Who says you have to shoot this? It's because they know it's bad. They know it's terrible. You just have to shoot it down and forget about it. So as per their instructions, down the hatch we go. Oh! No! Oh! You piss me off. It tastes like plums, but plums that had worms in them. They're old. There's the tears. There come the tears. It's not good. It's not good. That old fruit, there's things growing on it. You throw it into a smoothie. You add molasses just because you think that would sterilize it, and then they said, we got it. There's the shooter, baby. Yep. That's a hard no from me. That's not okay. That shouldn't exist. Thanks a lot, Hideous Liqueur. Your hearts are hideous. Your souls, hideous. All right, let's move on. I mean, I feel like we're just gonna keep ramping it up because that's what we gotta do. Next bottle, we're going to be trying Dilke Tabasco. Someone thought it was a great idea to take some neutral grain, worst whiskey spirit ever, and somehow combine the flavors with Tabasco sauce. Now, I will preface right up front, I am not a hot sauce fan, don't like it. I can handle maybe some sriracha here and there, but otherwise not the biggest fan, so I already, right off the bat, can't see any use for this other than maybe like a Bloody Mary, but that could be it. Otherwise, I don't see what you would do with this than to torture your friends. Oh my god. It just doesn't smell right. It smells like a prank. Like, I'm gonna make the worst blend ever. I'm just gonna take some cheap whiskey and pour hot sauce in it. That's literally it. That's all it smells like. This is a sick joke, but we still gotta drink it. Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh yeah, that goes all the way down. It's just stuck to my tongue, just gross. You know what this tastes like? Have you ever played Bean Boozled? It's that jelly bean game. Half the jelly beans are good and the other half are supposed to be dog food and just the worst things ever. This is a Bean Boozled flavor. It actually tastes like one of the flavors. What do you do with this other than something like a Bloody Mary? Like I said, I don't know what you do with it. You just send this to your friends and say, hey, try this, it's really good. And then just watch their reaction. All right, we've reached the finale, guys. This is, you know, one of my all-time favorite punishments for myself and for other people. In fact, I hope you do this just to join me in pain. You all knew what bottle this was going to be. This is another one that I do own the bottle of. Not on my own will, but because people like to see me suffer. Jeppson's Malort. Don't really know why this stuff exists other than pain. Jeppson's Malort has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers. You're wrong. I believe Malort actually is translated to wormwood. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure that this is a wormwood son of a gun. Bitter, nasty. Look at the color on that. That's just, you could have tricked me and just peed in a bottle. It looks bad. The label's bad. It smells bad. It smells better. It smells like you're smelling some sort of plant that is designed to kill you. Just bitterness. It's just bitter, rubbery, you know, chemically. This is chemicals. You could clean out your car engine with this or something. It's just not for human consumption. Nothing about this says I could see a use for that. The color in the glass is even more urine, like a well-hydrated person. All right, without further ado, let's just end this video because I've had so much fun. Oh, woo! There it is. It takes a second to hit. And when it does, it punches you in the freaking face. Oh man, why did I do this? Why did I do this? I think what makes everything worse too is that the remnants of the other things are still in my mouth, so it's just a huge cauldron of bad. So bitter. Rubber tires, like burnt tire roots from the ground. It's like I just went and pulled a bunch of plants and blended them up with a rubber tire, and this is not okay. This is not okay. It lingers. It's still there. The back of my tongue is still just tasting Malort. It's just plastered onto it. Let's go in one last final time just to close out the video, guys. If you've tried any of these, seriously, let me know. Let me know if you've had them. Let me know if you've even heard of some of these. I've never heard of Hideous until this, and I will never be buying a bottle. You shouldn't be buying a bottle of it. And you should not buy Malort. Don't do it. Just trust me. It's not okay. Ooh. It really does knock a tear to your eye, and then it stays in your mouth and lets you just kind of dwell on your decisions of how did we end up here? Why are we doing this? Why does this exist? There we have it, guys. Those are some of the worst liquors, alcohols, whatever, ever. If you like this video, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if there are other terrible, terrible liquors out there that you want to see me do this with. Leave them below. You know, I can't promise you I will go get them, but I will try. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some joy out of my pain. And until next time, guys, stick with the good stuff. I'm Trev Wilson. I'll see you in the next video.